Well, just about a month ago, Dr. Marlene Tromp announced she was leaving her role as president of Idaho's largest university to become the next president at the University of Vermont. The second shortest stint or tenure of any Boise State president ever. Almost immediately, the question became, who's next? Well, even the Arbiter, the Boise State student paper, asked the question, what do we want to be known for when it comes to our next president? The State Board of Education will offer the final answer to that question, but not before listening to several ideas on how that should go from some of the school's key groups like faculty, administration, donors, alumni, and arguably the most impacted group, or at least the largest, the students, several of which got together today to talk about what is important to them, what they would like to see in a new leader. Joe Paris asked them some of those same questions.
It's the season of finality on the campus of Idaho's largest university. More than 27,000 students are putting the final touches on the academic year. Tests to take, decisions to be made.
We're in a time right now, it's tricky. Students are prepping for finals. I have a couple finals this week and then going into next week.
With the departure of University President Dr. Marlene Tromp, Boise State Student Body President Isaac Celadon is also tasked with capturing the students' voice in finding the next leader.
What's your priorities? What are your pain points? What leadership traits do you want to see in a president? What worked well, what didn't work well?
The State Board of Education makes the final decision, but they are listening to what the student body believes in, led by a special committee.
It's our investment, so we're investing in this leader to continue on our academics, extracurriculars, research opportunities, and post-grad opportunities.
It's been great. I love hearing, students that care about the next president come and give their feedback.
Ty Jordan is one of those student listeners, helping to lead a series of discussions with his peers.
Enthusiasm. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that we've heard is they want a president that's engaged in what the students are doing, whether it be sports, clubs, they like a president that's going to be there and show up.
Getting to hear about the exact things that come on an application for this type of role was super enlightening.
Sydney Leach works with Isaac and Ty from the perspective of a student athlete. She's a member of the Boise State gymnastics team. And this team has taken feedback during interactive listening sessions.
Someone on Monday said that they want someone who embodies everything that a Bronco is, so blue collar, works hard, willing to see what's next, but also being in the moment. Someone who embraces the difficulties, the challenges, the diversity that comes with Boise State, and being able to listen to all different types of students.
I think a lot of students are starting to strategize, what are finance going to look like? Inflation's going up. Tuition is going up across the entire state, not just here at Boise State. They want this individual to come in knowing that here's the reality we're in, here's the struggles we're facing just from the student side. The university has its own struggles with other stakeholders, but from the student side is here's our struggles, here's what's maintaining the same, is what we're currently doing enough?
Gathering feedback and being able to listen to every student and their unique experience and why they value certain things in a leader has been great.
I think it's a once in a lifetime experience. You're in college for 4 years, the chance that we're bringing in a new president during my time here is obviously going to be something scary, but I think that with all the resources we have and all the people that are willing to help the students, I think it's going to be a great historic moment for us all, and they're going to choose someone great.
So faculty, athletics, alumni, admin are amongst the groups that have also had their own series of listening sessions. They will all really wrap up over the next week. The students, though, really wanted me to get this out there. Tomorrow they have their big listening session for students, 5 to 7:30 p.m. in the Jordan Ballroom. Brian, one of the pieces of feedback I did get from the student listeners is they wish that their peers would give some more feedback. They were hoping to get some more of a look. I mean, there's 27,000 students there, and it is a very busy time of year. But I like the way that Sydney put it. I mean, this is a very interesting moment in time. University presidents usually stick around for a while, so this group has a unique opportunity.
Yeah, just 6 years so far or I should say just for Marlene Tromp, Dr. Tromp. The question I was wondering, Isaac mentioned the other stakeholders that are involved in this university. One of the things I'm sure that may come up, probably will come up, was the ability to navigate the legislature when it comes to standing up for what the students and the school wants.
Yeah, it's difficult, and we understand that there are different priorities in terms of each individual student and what we see at the state legislature. For example, you have a situation in the budgeting committee where we saw, we saw and we heard lawmakers say, okay, well, Boise State's changing, for example, their DEI practices, but we still had lawmakers that said, well, we need to send a message to, to tune of $2 million coming out of their budget. So whoever the next president is going to have to be able to step into both of these worlds, and that is very difficult. One of the students I spoke with today on campus says they understand, like, you can't make everyone happy, and at the same time, when you're making compromises and you make no one happy, like, how do you weigh that?
Yep. All right. Thank you very much, Joe.